So this is everything you get in the box, beginning with a user manual, a cleaning cloth, got a screen protector, a spare leather strap, USB magnetic charger, and last but not least, Lemfo LEMX. Let's peel this sticker off. And my first impressions is, wow, that is a big watch. So I guess we're going to have to begin with the dimensions first. Now the watch itself is 60 millimeters in diameter and 15 millimeters in thickness and weighs 94 grams. So definitely a monster amongst smartwatches. And to give you an idea of the size, I will bring in the TicWatch Pro. Now the TicWatch is in fact quite a large smartwatch, but the new Lemfo LEMX makes the TicWatch look tiny. So if you want to know the length of the straps, so strap length for the Lemfo is 290 millimeters and the TicWatch is 260 millimeters. So the weight of the Lemfo LEMX is 96.2 grams. And while we're here, why not compare it? TicWatch Pro is 76.8. Okay, so we're going to get rid of the TicWatch Pro now. So you have a 2.03 inch IPS LCD screen with a resolution of 640 by 590. You have the MediaTek 6739 quad-core CPU with 1 gig of RAM and 16 gigs of internal storage. There is also Bluetooth version 4, GPS, dual-band Wi-Fi AC, and this is running the full version of Android 7.1. Now battery is a 900 milliamp and you can expect to achieve around 1 day of battery life. Now the watch is described to as being IP67 waterproof. However, I have also read, do not use in hot water or press the buttons whilst underwater. So this is how the watch looks on the wrist. Just kept the TicWatch Pro on there as well, just to see the size difference. Okay, so let's take a closer look at this watch. Now the watch itself appears to be made from a plastic body with an aluminium trim at the top. Now on the side we have an 8 megapixel camera, and on the other side we have a single red power button. So at the bottom of the watch we have heart rate sensor, charger pins, and if we quickly test out the charger. So this is a magnetic charger and you do have quite a nice strong magnetic connection, so it's not going anywhere. And you can plug this into any USB port and get fully charged from 0 to 100 in around 2 hours. So you do have a metal flap, and once you take it off you will see your nano SIM card tray. So this will take 4G nano SIM cards. Now the straps are made from silicone, but this also comes with spare leather straps. So closer look at the straps, the leather and the silicone. So here is the default Lemfo home screen, and if you want to change the home screen you just keep the center button pressed and then you'll have access to a whole bunch of different home screens. So now I will give you an example of all the watch faces available on this watch. So when you get to the end of the list, you'll see a plus sign, and when you tap that, you will gain access to a whole library of free downloadable watch faces, and any of these watch faces can be simply downloaded by simply tapping on the arrow. So we will try one out. And there you go, that one's already installed. So I like how quickly you can install them. They download in seconds. So here are all the watch faces we just installed, and I just want to test out. And I just want to test out the World Cup one. And there you go. So yeah, I'm loving the screen, a very nice resolution. 400 by 400 is what we typically see in most of these smartwatches. Well, this one's broke that barrier and we have a higher resolution of 640 by 590. So the difference is clearly visible. You can see that it's got much more detail and vibrance to it. I'm really liking the high-res screen. Now we're going to see what that does to the battery a little bit later. So let's have a look at some of the features. If we swipe down from the top, You've got some connection and battery information here. If we swipe to the left, you've got some quick toggles, including Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, aeroplane mode, and brightness. So this is the maximum brightness. This is the lowest. Just want to quickly show you what the brightness looks like. That's halfway. And halfway actually is pretty good. It's more than usable at halfway. So I'm going to leave it on halfway. Let's keep going. So here you have a quick RAM cleaner, and when you tap it, it will just clear the RAM for you and make everything fast again. If we keep swiping, you've got your music section. So there is 16 gigs of internal storage. So you can load up your MP3s to the internal storage, and you can play music via Bluetooth headphones or even with the loudspeaker. So if we swipe again to the right, you've got your weather information, so your local weather information there. And that is it. If we swipe back up, we'll go to the home screen. So now if we swipe to the right, you've got your notifications, and I don't have any at the moment. And if we swipe up from the bottom, so you've got a weekly step counter here with real-time information at the bottom. And if we swipe to the right, you've got an active step counter, which will count exactly how many steps you're taking at this very moment. If we keep swiping, you've got your distance, your calories burnt, okay? And if we go back, now if we swipe to the left, you will see all your apps. And I really like the way this works. As you can see, you've got these icons and they animate as you hover over them. It does look really nice. So let's go into settings first of all and go to app list style. We're on the bubble mode. If I put it to arc mode, this is what it's going to look like. So you have the option of using it either bubble mode or arc mode. So I will leave it on arc mode just so we can read what all the apps are. So let's go through them together. We've got contacts, phone, messaging, settings, web browser, downloads, calendar, clock, camera, gallery, music player, sound recorder. You've got a file manager, a heart rate monitor, fitness, weather, voice search. You've got the Google Play Store. You've got the full version of Google Maps. You've also got an assistant, and this assistant will allow you to connect to your phone, remote capture, music control, and find my device. So let's go back and have a look at a few more settings. Let's first of all go to phone. So this watch at this stage does not do Bluetooth phone calls. I have no idea whether the final version will have Bluetooth phone calls, but this watch here does not. So what I've done instead is inserted my SIM card. So I got my SIM card in there now, and we are going to test out the call function. So we're just making a phone call right now, directly on the watch. Hello?
Hi.
Hi, how's it going?
Yeah, good, thanks.
Can you hear me clearly?
Okay.
Yeah, I'm good, thank you. Can you hear me clearly?
Yeah, I can hear you clearly.
So you know what I'm doing, right? You know I've got a watch or a phone or something. Yeah, I've got the latest LEMX smartwatch, and I'm calling you right from it. So I'm hoping you can hear me nice and clear.
Yes, it's crisp and clear. I can hear you very clearly.
Oh, great. Okay, I'll call you tonight, yeah, for the dinner we were talking about.
Okay.
All right.
Thanks. Take care.
Take care. Bye.
Okay. Bye.
Take care. Bye-bye. Bye. So I've got a SIM card installed, and I just made a phone call to someone, and as you heard, the phone call was loud and clear. You had volume control on screen as well, and I could clearly be heard from the other side. So the cellular side does work really well, and I have tried. Just received a phone call. Let's try answering it. Hello? So that was the cellular side of things. So let's try something else out. Now, web browsing. So let's try web browsing on this. I'm going to go to YouTube. So this is how YouTube will look.
What's up guys, Chicks here from Chicks Tech Reviews.
So I'm playing YouTube directly from the web browser. Let's enlarge it.
Today I've got my hands on the Lemfo A4 4G smartphone. I know I feel your pain.
So that was YouTube from the web browser. Let's try a different website. So here is the BBC website. The website has loaded pretty quick. Okay, so now let's have a look at the camera. So we have an 8 megapixel camera, and I'm just going to take some shots. So now we're shooting some video with the watch, and we're going to see what the video quality looks like and also what the sound is like. and show you the samples on screen right now. So now we're shooting some video with the watch, and we're going to see what the video quality looks like and also what the sound is like. So I have copied over some music to this smartwatch, so now if we open Music Player you will see all of the tracks. Now let's check out the sound recorder. Record a little clip. So we are now recording some sound from the sound recorder. I'm about half a meter away from the watch, and we're going to see how clear the sound records. I like how fast and fluid everything is so far.
So we are now recording some sound from the sound recorder. I'm about half a meter away from the watch.
Perfect. And you do have the option to delete that as well. So sound recorder, spot on. We've got file manager. We've used 1 gig and we've got 9 gigs free. So if we scroll down, you will see we've got our full file manager there.